1.
All right, friends, for this video, you are going to need your math notebook, the orange construction paper from the small group table, and your pencil. So go ahead and get that now. I push my notebook aside for now, and I'm going to start with my orange construction paper. And what I need to do is you need to take it and you're going to fold it in half vertically. So up and down. So now it looks like this. So you can open it up at the bottom. And on this, we are going to write patterns. Because what we're going to be looking at today is patterns. And we're going to be looking at patterns found in input-output tables and then just patterns found in list. So go ahead and write that down. So a pattern is a repeating relationship with numbers, shapes, or symbols. So it could be 1, 3, 5, 7. That's a pattern of odd numbers. It could be shapes, circle, square, triangle, circle, square. What would be next? Triangle, and so on and so on. It could be letters, like the symbols we've used for variables. So I'm going to open up my patterns flip chart, and on the top, I'm going to write pattern, and it's repeated numbers, shapes, or symbols. So go ahead and copy that down. We've been looking at input-output tables, and sometimes you can have a pattern where you're adding. So my rule here is add 3. So each one has add 3. So the same number is added to the input to give the output. That's a pattern. Add 3, add 3, add 3, add 3. Now another pattern I see is when this input, 1, 2, 3, 4, is in order, then I notice my output, 4, 5, 6, 7, has a little pattern also. So when I'm adding with a pattern, I'll have the same number added to the input to give to the output. So add 3, add 3, add 3, add 3. That's my pattern. That's what I'm doing. Now, with multiplication, I can have the same thing. It's the same number multiplied to the input. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 as my input. I'm going to multiply by 4, multiply by 4, multiply by 4, multiply by 4. That's my pattern. And then I have a pattern in my multiples down here, 4, 8, 12, 16. So those are different types of patterns that we will see. Go ahead and get your flip chart, and we're going to do an example of one. I want you to copy down this input-output table. So pause it if you need to and copy it down. Now I notice my inputs are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm looking at my inputs to decide my rule. What am I doing to 2 to get 6? What am I doing to 3 to get 9? What am I doing to 4 to get 12? 5 to get 15? 6 to get 18, and so on. Think about it for a second and tell me, what is my rule? What am I doing each time? Good. I'm multiplying by 3. So I have a multiplication pattern going on. I'm multiplying by 3 each time in my input to get my output. So if I know I multiplied by 3 for all of these so far, I know I'm going to continue to multiply by 3 for these. So I want you to go ahead and fill in these last two, and then we're going to check them. So 8 times 3, you should have got 24. 9 times 3, you should have got 27. So down here, I wrote my equation. I took my input, whatever was in my input, I multiplied it by 3, and that equaled my output. So my input multiplied by 3 equals my output. That means whatever is on this side of the equation equals that side, just like my balance scale. So go ahead and write that down. So what that means is On one side, my input was 2. I multiplied it by 3. My output was 6. 2 times 3 is 6, so I have 6 on this side, 6 on that side. My input was 3. I multiplied it by 3. I got my output of 9. 3 times 3 is 9, so 9 on this side equals 9 on this side. I want you to write the rest of these, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want you to write your equations right here to where it's balanced equation on both sides. So here's what the rest of your flip chart should look like. So I want you to go ahead and just fold this and set it aside and get your notebook. And let's open up to page 98 and 99. We're going to title page 99 Patterns. So we're going to leave 98 blank for right now. So title it Patterns. Then we're going to take our flip chart, and you're going to have to pay attention to this part because it's not all going to fit in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay it down and see, oh, I'm going to have to fold it up right here. So when you fold it up right there, then you'll flip it over, put some glue on it, and then glue that part down so that you can still unfold it and get to it when you need to. So go ahead and pause, get your glue stick, and do that part now. All right, now you're going to title page 98 Pattern Practice. And then I want you to come see me at the small group table to come get this sheet right here titled Number Patterns. So pause and go get that. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the rule and then find the next 2 numbers in the pattern. So if you want, you can either use the back, you can use dry erase marker on your desk, you can use another sheet of paper, it's up to you. So you're going to find the rules. So these are going to be your patterns. What are you doing to 108 to get 99? What are you doing to 99 to get 90? What are you doing each time in your pattern? Think about it. I'm subtracting 9. So I'm just going to write that out to the side. That's my rule. I'm subtracting 9 each time. So if I have 81 and subtract 9, think about it. What do you get? 72. So that's my next one. And then I'm going to subtract 9 from that. 63. So that's what you're going to do for these first 4. You're going to find the rule and just write the rule out to the side and then find the next 2 numbers in the pattern. So let's look at 5 through 8. Kind of the same thing, we're finding the rule, but this time it's not the next 2. The numbers we're looking for might be 1 in the middle, 1 at the end. So let's look at number 6. I have 545, then 540, 535, blank, 525, blank. What am I doing each time to get from my first number to my next number to my next number? What am I doing? I'm subtracting 5. So I'm going to write my rule out to the side. So 545, 540, 535, what's going to come next? 530. Then they have 525 for me. What's going to come next? 520. So that's what you're going to do for those. Now, for 9, 10, 11, and 12, it gives you the rule. So it tells you, and it tells you what to start with, but you are going to make a pattern. So it says write the first 4 numbers in the pattern. So you only have to write 4. 14 and add 7, I'm going to put that one there. Then I'm going to add 7 to that one and put it there, then 7 to that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to finish this sheet and then bring it to me to check. Then I'll tell you what you're going to do.